and looking a certain way, leading a certain lifestyle, they're gonna have to compete. Staying in shape, eating right, making a certain amount of money, being that person requires work and requires effort.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
Do women like men who are in shape, or do women like men with dad bods? I'm about to tell you. Women have one night stands with guys who are in shape. Women are sexually attracted to guys who are in shape. Women like to have fun with guys who are in shape. You see, women don't usually settle down with these type of guys because they don't want to deal with the problems that come with dealing with these type of guys. What's the problems? Options. Men who take care of their bodies, men who take care of themselves, keep their look up to par, have options with women. No cap. You see, women are emotionally attached to the dad bod guy. The dad bod guy is safe. He's the safe guy. She knows where he gonna be at, on the couch eating chips, not working out. He's controllable. That's why she married him. No cap.
You don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to eat that. You don't need to. You are fine the way you are. Oh, we're gonna go order pizza tonight. When she know you got that chicken breast and that chicken breast and that broccoli in the refrigerator ready to get cooked up. Oh, it's gonna take too long to cook. You don't gotta worry about that. I order food out, you know. You'd have been going to the gym 3 times this week and you on day number 4, you trying to get 5 on day 4. She's talking about you deserve a break. You know, don't you think you deserve a break? Don't you think that you can take a night off? I think you deserve it. That is translation for you don't need to get in shape. You don't need to eat that. You don't need to look any better. You will have women's attention. You already have a way with women, first off. You know what I'm saying? And she knows this. She knows you're not a bad looking dude. If the sun and the stars and the moon align all at the same time, it's a deadly combination. She wants to stop the ball before it gets rolling, because once the ball gets rolling, it's gonna compound the effects and she's not gonna be able to deter you anymore. If she keeps you out of shape, keeps you where she wants you, that allows her to ease her mind. That allows her to stop wondering. That allows her to become comfortable also. You know, you ever see when guys get in relationships and they pick up excess weight, but when they were single, they was looking their best, slim and trim. Girls do it too. They were slim and trim, and that was the way they got the women, or how they had their rotation of women, because they were on point. They were always improving upon something. They were all about self. Subconsciously, they were trying to attract a female, a mate, a girlfriend, however you want to call it. Once they get that person, it's like you've satisfied that hunger. You've satiated that hunger, bro. So if you get into a relationship with a female that you are attracted to, you know, sometimes too much of a good thing could be bad, and she could be good for you, or good to you, but not good for you. That's what happens in a lot of these situations, and you fall off. Then 5 pounds turn to 10 pounds, 10 pounds turn to 20 pounds, and before you know it, you 60 pounds overweight, bro. And then you finally start thinking and realizing that you have been in a downward spiral for the last 6 months. You know, you in love. Love can do that to you. You're in love, but other aspects of your life are going array because you allowed yourself to get knocked off your square. Falling in love is not a bad thing. Being in love is not a bad thing, but falling in love is where the issues come in, because you start to get complacent. You have found this female, you know, think you found your person and everything is good until it's not. You feel like you can just be yourself. You can just relax. I can attest to this myself. If you're in shape, you need to remain in shape, and if you're out of shape, you need to get the in shape. I'm talking to myself too, bros. I wonder why I get in the comments and said, "Oh, Alex, but look at you fed." I know. I have a female, you know who you are, that is trying her hardest to deconstruct my path to greatness. And I can't put all the blame on her. I can't. I would say 80% of that blame goes on me, because I should be able to tell myself, no, when you have not formed a habit yet, your mental toughness and your mental resilience for a lot of your vices can be easily manipulated and easily broken, bro. I'm telling you. So it is very imperative for you to get out of your head and dig deep within yourself, because I promise you it gets easier the more you do it. The more consistent you are with it, the more you do it. It says like 21 days to build a habit. If you can somehow go the extra mile in the beginning, that's what you got to do, bro. Don't let yourself get out of shape. Don't let her tell you don't need to go to the gym, don't need to eat this, don't need to eat that. Remaining in shape is just more, it's more about, you know, looking good for the ladies, which you need to always look your best. It allows you to perform at your best. It allows you to feel your best. If your body's well, your mind's well. If your mind's well, your soul's well, bro. If you're conforming to your females or your girlfriends or your women and letting them patronize you and talk you out of being a man, essentially, it could backfire ultimately. Because if you ever ask any of them, any woman you've ever dated, any woman you ever talked to, any woman you are in a relationship with, if you ask them who their crushes are, I will bet they're celebrities, and I will bet that person is in shape. Ask her, bro. If y'all don't believe me, if y'all believe that these women love you, and I'm not saying that they can't love you, but they understand that if they keep you out of shape, that's less work for them. Essentially, that allows them to dial back some. They don't have to worry about other women looking at you. They don't have to worry about you talking to other women. Now, I'm not saying every girl's like this, but if you're not in shape, if you're not putting in the work, they don't have to put in as much work. And they understand that being and looking a certain way, leading a certain lifestyle, they're gonna have to compete. Staying in shape, eating right, making a certain amount of money, being that person requires work and requires effort. Staying that person requires work, it requires effort to some degree. When you start to dial back, you know, you get complacent, and then if they realize, oh well, he done fell off, I can fall off too. They're not gonna have to constantly compete with other females. They're not gonna have to constantly be wondering, you know, their mind is not wandering. Some girls like that their men get attention, you know, to a certain degree. You shouldn't, and you shouldn't just expect a person to be a certain way just because they look a certain way. You see what I'm saying? You can't just expect somebody to be a certain way because they look a certain way. You see what I'm saying? But know that man gonna have options, just like women have options. And the margin for error for women is a lot bigger. A woman can have quite a bit more body fat than a man and still get a lot of the same perks, so to speak. They can still get a lot of the same attention and validation without having to be as in shape as men. See what I'm saying? And even men don't gotta be stage ready, competition ready. You got a beer gut, you got man boobs or whatever you got, and then they picking up weight, but they picking up weight in the right places, you know. That allows them to dial back, and then you dial back, but you gaining fat. It's really nowhere a man can gain fat and it'd be acceptable. You see what I'm saying? But a woman, there's a few places she can gain fat and it might do her good, bro. If a woman is telling you you don't have to go to the gym, if your woman is telling you that she likes your dad bod, there's a red flag, bro. You need to reevaluate and reassess the situation that you're in. So enjoy the video, like, subscribe, make sure down your subscribe to our teas. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all on the next one.